Hi, and welcome back to my shop. Today, I'm going to start down a new rabbit hole. It's going to take a while to get there, but it starts off with this right here, my pressure pot. Right now, it is not a pressure pot. Right now, it is a paint pot. You put paint in here, you hook a hose up here, you hook air pressure in here, no, you hook up the paint here, and you hook up the air here, and you get, it pushes air in, pushes it out through the tube that's inside here. I will show you in a second, which I have to remove for a pressure pot. That tube right there. So I'm going to get started on doing this. I've already loosened up a couple of the fittings, but I got all the necessary tools here. I went out and bought some fittings to make it into a pressure pot, and so we're going to get started on this. I'm going to take the handle off for now. And then I got to get a wrench that fits this, which I believe is this one right here, 5/8. Nope, that one's not it. It came off easy. It was not very in there very far. And then we got to take off this, which is the other wrench. We'll be using this again. Yeah, see if we can get that off. It was kind of loose, but make sure. Bigger. Bigger. Nope, not bigger. Is it metric? There we go. See if it, oh, the wrong way. I want to go the other way. Okay, it's loose. All right, now we have to get this off. I don't have a wrench big enough for that, so we're going to have to use a pipe wrench. Oh my goodness. Whew. That's going to be tough. Let's see if we can get this one loose. Oh, Lordy. They put these in pretty tight. Guess I'm going to have to tighten down a couple of these. Screw the lid down tight. Not that one yet. See if we can get that to keep from spinning while I hold on to these other ones. Oh. Have to go a little further. Wow. And we got those in there tight. All right. Now we got to get that out. That's probably the 5/8 again. Nope. Geez, is it metric? Might be a metric one. It's metric. Let's go mixing stuff. All right, we have our metric wrenches out here. Let's see if it's a 14 or a 13. Oh my God, what size is that thing? It's gotta be a 14. Either that or some oddball size. And I'm not using it again. I can use the pipe wrench if I have to. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's try the pipe wrench. Yep, still too tight. Don't need that. Now we got to get this one off. That's going to be a challenge too, I can tell. Oh, maybe not. Maybe this one's going to be good. Well, what do you know? One of them's coming out good. Again, we got the two-part thing here. What size is that?
My calculations are correct. When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious...
All right. One last thing we have to take off. This will be the one that I hear is the hardest thing, because I have to have a way of holding this. The tube on the bottom. Well, let's see if this will work. Wow. Everybody else I've seen on YouTube doing this had to fight this thing. Mine came off easy. My other stuff came off tough. All right. So I got some new parts here. I have some thread tape. Thread tape's what we're going to use to seal this. Be right back. Thread tape's what we're going to use to seal this. I have a bunch of new parts here. Get some of these out of the way. This goes back on. This does not. That does not. This does not. That's all old stuff. So, first off, I have to plug this, and I have an adapter here somewhere. There's the cap. Must be in this one. So this is a reducer. It's got threads on the outside, it's got threads on the inside, and it goes right here. So then, of course, I could put that there, make that my pop off. Put this right directly on there, I think. And then, oh, that's what the cap goes. It goes here. Where the hell's the elbow go to? Oh, the elbow is supposed to go here. I don't think I need the elbow. Okay, so we don't need the elbow. So I'm going to start getting some tape on this stuff and get it sealed up. That should be good. Now we want to put in our pop off. This is so it doesn't get too much pressure. It will pop and let air out so we don't overpressure this thing, because definitely don't want to do that on a pressure pot. This thing could blow up on you. Put that in there. And that one, I believe, was this wrench here. Yeah. Okay, that should be good. It's got a spring-loaded pop-off. All right, so next we have to put on this. And this is supposed to go on here like this. No, like this. That's where the inlet comes in. So I need to put some tape on here. Need to take this handle down because that's going to be in the way. think that's the same size wrench as this, yes. So, ooh, barely misses. So what I'm twisting on now is called a pressure regulator. Okay, now the cap. Put a little thread tape on that. All right, thread tape again. I know you can't see what I'm doing over here. And then we take our cap, we spin that on over here. All right, that's done. Now what we have to do is put on our shutoff valve and our nipple to fill it up with air with. And this thing is very stiff. There you go. Okay. So we're going to put this on like that. So I got to put on more Teflon tape. And then we're going to put this on. This is going to take a higher, bigger sized wrench. Probably this one. There we go. Clamp these down really tight. Don't want to be super tight, just gotta make it seal. All right, we got our gauge, got our nozzle. We open it up. We watch the gauge go up. We want to go up to about pressure gauge is not holding. Why? That needs to be adjusted. Need a screwdriver for that. And it looks like we're holding air. I'm going to stop it around 40 and let it sit there. Right now we're going to stop it right where the 3 is. So I'm going to let it sit there for a while and see how it holds at about roughly 40 psi. It's at 3. Can't read it with these glasses. I know it's 50 is up higher. I had it up at 50 to see if it would hold 50. But I got it set at the 3, which is, I think, instead of psi is bar. Can't read it because the thing's in the way right now, but it seems to be holding. It's at 42 psi. So it's sitting at 42 psi. We're going to let it sit for a while, see how it looks. When we come back down in a couple hours, see if it's got any loss of pressure. So I'm back here in the shop, and I was looking at my pressure pot. I will show you the gauge. It has definitely dropped. That means we have a leak somewhere. So I'm going to pump this thing back up to 40 pounds. We're going to go back up to 40 pounds. I have some soapy water here. I'm going to spray it on all the spots here and see if I can find bubbles. Need better glasses to see the bubbles. We have some glasses over here. I can hear it leaking now. Oh, yep, right there. So our leak is coming out of right here. Wrong one. Our pressure relief valve apparently seems to be leaking so far. Try this again. If I had thread putty, I would use it because it's way easier, it's just messier. All right, let's see what we get this time. All right, clean off all our fluids. Crank this top back down again. Hook up our compressor. Run it back up to 40. I don't hear any leaks. It's definitely going down some. Slowly dropping, very slowly. God, we still got bubbles coming out this thing. Not dropping anymore. Not at the moment, at least. I don't see any bubbles coming out anywhere. So it's not dropping right now. We're gonna have to come back on this a little while later and see if it's still got pressure. Sorry about the arm. So anyway, for the moment, it looks like it's holding. I'm gonna go do a couple things and I'll come back down here tomorrow and I'll check on it. Let it sit overnight and see if it leaks all out. I'm gonna guess that I got the leaks now, so we'll see what happens. And we'll come down and clean it up tomorrow and test it again, make sure it's working. So I won't probably record that, but I will let you know in the results how it's working. Okay, well, I'm back in the shop again, and I wanted to come down here. It's been a couple days. I wanted to see how long this pressure pot holds pressure. We're going to take a look at it here real quick. Sit you down here. And as you can see, it is holding 40 psi, which is what we needed to do. Now, so the next thing I need to do here is we need to get the air out of this. So I'm letting the air out, which is what you would do after a resin pour, which I have not done a resin pour. I haven't even got the resin yet. Okay, after you get the pressure off, we undo the screws on the caps here. Undo all these. Take them away. Pull this off. I need the light. Okay, so I wanted to show you something. inside the bottom of this pressure pot, I don't know if it shows on video, but it is round. Gotta find something round to put in there and show you. So I'm going to put you over here so you can see this, but if I put it in the middle, it'll stay there, okay? But if I put it up on the side, it rolls back and forth. The center is dished down about an inch. To make this work, I need to make a piece of plywood to go in here to the bottom to be flat. That'll sit pretty much around the inside size of this, just a little bit smaller, so it comes in and out easily. I need to do that. I need to use my CNC to do it. It'll be the easiest way. So I need to get a measurement of the inside diameter of this vessel, and the only way I know to do that is like 2 pieces of wood, clamp them together inside, make sure it spins around almost anywhere in there, and then measure that. So that's what I'm going to do. So apparently this stick is the right dimensions. I'm going to measure it. It's 9 1/8 inches. So I need to cut out a circle that's just slightly smaller than 9 1/8 inches. Go up in the computer and I will make a file to cut me out a circle that is 9 inches, and we'll try that. If it's not right, I can always cut another one out slightly bigger. Anyway, I will be back as soon as we get that, and we will go over to the CNC and we'll cut that out. All right. Turn this thing on, put this up where I can work on it. I don't know why. It was supposed to do 4 passes at about 1/4 of that thickness. It did it all in one pass, which means if I'd let it continue, it would have went down into my metal bed. So the reason that I stopped it there is because it was supposed to do 4 separate passes to get down to the full depth. I must have programmed something wrong, because on its first pass, it put a hole all the way through. Didn't touch the table, just barely missed it, just enough to make it where I could pop that out. But, that being said, it's thin enough now that I can use the router and cut this out. So I just gotta set the router up, cut it out, and we'll see if it fits. So I'll be back as soon as I get the router set up and ready to go. All right, I got the jigsaw out and ready to go. I got the board clamped down. I'm gonna cut the circle out with a jigsaw, and then we're gonna go over to the router and trim it up. There's our circle. All right, we're gonna pull you in over here really close. See if we can get you somewhere where you can see what's going on from the top view. Let's go back over here, turn the light back on. All right. Get this out of the way. Oh wait, I want to blow everything out of here. All right, so there's our bottom. Here's our lovely wooden circle. Let's see if it fits down in there. Perfect. Now we have a flat bottom. Doesn't roll. Well, it rolls a little bit because the table's off. All right, so that is the completed pressure pot. I don't have any resin yet, so I don't have any way to do a test on it to make sure how well it works with the bubbles and everything. I plan on getting some resin here soon and some dyes and colors to mix up with it to make probably pen blanks and other projects. I got one in mind for a coffee sleeve using bits of other acrylic pieces I have glued to a coffee cup, like a paper cup, like the Starbucks cups, that I will glue to the side of a cup, put it in another cup, put resin around it, and then I can put that on the lathe and turn it. And basically that will make another coffee sleeve. That'll be acrylic. I don't know how that will stand up to the pressures of, not the pressures, but the heat and cold of a drink. Might get gummy. I don't know. It might warp. Probably will warp because most resins don't like a lot of heat. They will get soft and gooey. So I doubt it'll be working on anything hot. Probably for cold drinks. There are other things I want to use it for, other wood turning projects I want to make. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe. The more likes I get, the more YouTube shows it to other people, which gets me more subscribers. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if it's a feasible thing to do. I've seen other people that go from 10 months to 3,000 subscribers. I may not get there because I'm doing woodworking and other things, and most people don't. I mean, there's so many woodworking people out there that it's probably going to take me several years to get there. But anyway, if you like these videos, please like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. And see if you like this one, watch one of these two right here. Thanks for watching.